All right. So as you can see with nzdusd, we are waiting. We're being patient. There's a reason why I said that when you take trades off 15-minute or even 30-minute, you wait for the candle to close. There is approximately 12 minutes left within this 15-minute candle. So that's the reason why you want to wait, right? Thanks. You want to wait, right? So you can see it came down, tested, came back up. This is going to be the second test. Now we're going to see if price is either going to do one or two things. Either it's gonna just drop, or price will come and you're waiting to see it test one of these zones out. That makes sense. One of these support zones, pretty much. So what I'm showing you guys is that you guys are coming into this. You guys like how there's trade setups that happen in the beginning. We kind of go over a recap, but at the same time, for the stop losses, for everything like that, etc., is all right here in your scanner. There's a reason why Christian Terry created this. You know, he created this. He has programmed specifically for this harmonic scanner to be able to give you guys these trades. So take advantage of it, because he's pretty much giving you trades, right? Trade pops up. You can even draw it up on the Tradingview aspect when it comes to the scanner here. Thin line. Here's an active support. As you can see, price did test and fail it in multiple areas before. Go to your nzdusd on your Tradingview. You draw it up. I went on the 1 hour. As for everyone that's been on here, it's very simple to draw zones from the wick to the body of the candles, right? The reason why I did it right here is because there's wicks here, wick to the body of the candle. So now what I'm doing is I'm waiting on the 15-minute to see what's going to happen within the next 30 minutes, right? What happens in the next 30 minutes to see if price is going to fail within the zone, show that the zone is valid, that this trend line is valid. 1, 2, 3, fourth hit. If it breaks above it, as you can know, it's respected. This is a slanted act of support or a slanted act of a floor, right? So be patient with this. Confirm. You don't want to be that dude that takes the trade off the first test and drops down, and the next thing you know, you blew your account, right? How many, like, has there been people that has happened to in this chat? All right, so what we're doing is we're waiting for this setup, right? Also for USDCHF, I don't know where the charts went. Where'd it go? Because they don't want you to trade USDCHF. All right, hold on. That is not USD. All right, example. Reason why I'm looking at USDCHF. I wonder. Oh, wait, it popped up on the scanner. So when it popped up on the scanner, what I was doing is giving you a trade setup for a short position, aka a sell, right? As you can see here, price already did respect this area twice. Now we're waiting to see what this candle is going to do here. If you want to look at the scanner, go here. You're able to see a trade setup here. Obviously an entry zone. You go to your Tradingview, you're seeing the same thing happening here. You go on the 1 hour, you see if there is a zone. Like I said, I like to draw zones of where there's high wicks because it shows a price indecision area, right? So as you can see right here, there's an area of indecision, pretty much where price reverse, got the heck away from it. It's already in that zone. You can already draw these acts of resistance, aka the ceiling there. Go on the 15-minute. And now what I'm doing is I'm seeing how price is responding. And if price does react to this the right way based off the scanner, and you know there's going to be a good short position. But what you also have to be careful of, right, is the fact that there's also other acts of resistance up in these areas, right? So it's very possible that price could move up to any of these areas here. So you want to see how price will respond. Wait for it to confirm. Wait till you see it start moving, and then you enter the trade based off your confirmations, right? The reason why my trading view is different, I'll show you guys that, right? So let's recap real quick for everybody that just jumped on here. We're looking at nzdusd for a buy. It's reacting the way that I want it to, right? Because on trading or on the IML harmonic scanner, a bat pattern formed. Here you guys go. Here you guys' little entries. Here's your stop loss. Here's your take profit, right? Go on to nzdusd on the 1 hour. There's a zone. I drew an X of support or a floor. I saw a trend line touch, 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 or test, test, test. Price did fail when it reached that area. Now it's failing again. So now you have what? Zone, scanner, support, trend line, double retest, 6 confirmations to buy this thing. So does that make you guys feel comfortable to enter this trade? Yes, it's a buy, right? It's a buy because right here, the entry is down here. The take profits are up here. So it's a buy, right? What I did was I saw that it popped up on the scanner here. I went back. I drew everything up. Hopefully you guys like the way I drew it up. It was very simple. I could even do it naked real quick, right? Watch. I saw that I'm gonna show you guys exactly the routine. Okay, for a buy, is there a zone in that area? Yes, there's a zone in that area, right? Also, is there an axe of support, right? Yes, there is. There's axe of support. You see, I just drew 2 lines and I drew a box based off the harmonic scanner giving me a trade setup, right? Then I also drew price action, aka trend lines. Simple. There you go. That's how you enter trades in this market. The scanner gives you trades, you draw your technicals, you enter, no fear, and you guys are good to go. So with that being said, I'm gonna wait another 5 minutes. I see a lot more people coming on here, but you guys understand, NZDUSD buy, waiting for that second retest. We got 5 more minutes left on the candle for the 15-minute. You watch, you wait another 15 minutes to see where price is going to move, because you don't want to be that person where you didn't wait for that next 15-minute candle to form and this thing just free falls. You didn't set a stop loss and then you lost all your money. You want to wait till it at least forms a double bottom or a second leg W before you enter to confirm that price is reversing off that zone, off that area. But you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 confirmations that this is going to be a buy. Self-explanatory. Does that make sense so far? All right, so what a double bottom is also like a W, all right? Double bottom, 1 bottom, 2 bottom, double bottom, right? So that does is showing that price, it's not muted. It's showing that price is, right, testing this area. When it tests more than 1 time to a support level, that means the stronger that support level is going to be, right? Do you guys like that I have the trades set up as soon as you guys come on here? There's a reason why we shouldn't be late when you come into live trade rooms, because you don't want to miss these trade setups. Yo, how many people made money last night? Well, Joseph, you got on too late. It's okay. You came on perfectly now. So now it's going to be easy for you guys to take this trade here. Make sure you guys take your trades. Make sure you guys also set your guys' stop losses, etc. For all other people too as well, we're also looking at USDCHF for a sell as well, but we'll keep it simple. We'll just keep looking at nzdusd right now, because the best thing for you guys to do is to focus on one pair, right? The reason why you focus on one pair is because you don't want to be a jack of all charts. How many people have been on here and took a trade, right? And they took 2 other trades, but those 2 other trades canceled out the profits that you made from one trade. Has that happened before? We are not buying nzdusd right now. We're waiting to see what this is going to do to confirm. All right. If it does test off this and break past and come up, then you guys could enter. You guys want your guys' stop losses, entries, and take profits? Do you guys want that? All right, it's right here. So I'm gonna leave it on here for a second. Let's give it like 3 more minutes. I'm seeing that the participants is increasing, which means a lot more people are jumping onto live trade rooms, because maybe they're starting to realize that we're catching thousands of pips. All right, we'll get started. Start the next 3 minutes. All right. Derrick is the harmonic scanner. Do I recommend closing one of the twin trades out after 20 pips? All right, so you guys know how I take my trades, right? Well, I just want to test everybody here. What do I do once one hits 30 pips? Yo, you guys are like the best. You guys are amazing. You guys are like sponges. You guys are like newborn babies, you know? Looks like price is moving perfectly right now at this moment. Obviously, be patient and wait. If some people did decide to take the trade, I'm that type of person that if I had these type of confirmations, I probably would have entered and my trade would have been on the wick. I'm not saying that like this is like a pissing contest or anything like that. I'm just saying that I had 5 or 6 confirmations that this trade was going to go good in the first place. So my entry probably would have been right here on the wick, because I would have saw that it started moving. But if you guys are taking your trade now, if you guys want to take your trade now, make sure you guys set your stop losses correctly, right? Make sure you set your stop losses correctly, and then see how this goes. Remember, the markets are going to show you things you've never seen before. I mean, you're going to look in the markets, you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. But as long as you guys are using the technicals and you guys are using the proper risk management, then you guys will be able to profit on a daily basis. So far, we've pretty much been 100% for all the trades that we've called for the 2.5 weeks. Because if you want to get in right now, it's up to you guys. I'm not saying like get in now or whatever, but most of the time I would wait, or my entry would already been here. I have 6 confirmation that there's going to be a buy, but I'll put a stop loss here anyways, still, just in case if market does reverse and hit it. If it does hit it, I lose like a professional, and that's it. No ifs, ands, or buts. You lose like a professional. We don't complain. We don't moan. We don't groan because you know that the markets are here tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? The markets aren't going anywhere. As long as there's currencies being exchanged throughout the world, you're always going to have $5.3 trillion a day coming through these charts, right? So as long as you take this seriously and we apply everything, which I could see very well, and I'm very proud of you guys because a lot of people know the answer to everything that I'm saying. We're gonna be able to make money all the time. Okay. I'm gonna put on the scanner so you guys can see. If you guys want to see your entries, if you guys want to see your stops, etc., your take profits, so that way you guys can jot this down. Honestly, you can jot it down. You have the Harmonic scanner anyway. Oh wait, the people that are on the free session. All right, let me give another recap real quick for the new people that came on here. There's a trade set up on IML Harmonic Scanner, right? You was able to see that a bat pattern is being formed. With that being said, you don't just take the trade just because you see off the scanner. You want to do your own technicals as well. So what happens so that way people could see is, let me delete everything. What I did was, well, look, scanner, trade, buy, all right? Well, let me check it out. Is there a zone in that area that is currently at? Yes, there is, right? All I have to do is draw from what? The wick to the body of the candle, and I'm able to see that right there. Then I drew axis of support just in case, so that way I could see. Go on the 15-minute, fix these little support lines a little bit. So now what happens is I have areas where I can see this response. So if price did move up, for instance, to this point here, right? And then it came down to test this newfound or support, right? And does that, then I know it's confirmed. I know that it's confirmed that this is going to be a buy. There's also a possibility that this can move down like this and create a second leg W, or there's a possibility that it can move even farther down and then reverse. That's the reason why we always see all these different patterns in the market, right? We're always like, okay, why is a W sometimes slanted? Why is a double bottom come down here? Well, maybe if you drew that support line, you would have seen that. But sometimes price does move correctly and it's just perfectly even like that, which is what we all look for anyways. It's like the perfect W, right? Or price will move up to this area and do this. I'm giving you guys little examples of what the markets might do. They could come down here, they could create a head and shoulders. That way you guys can get used to training your guys' eye to be able to see certain patterns and get to a point where you don't even have to draw zones, or you don't have to draw, trend lines and zones and stuff, because you're so used to just seeing it. They just take the trade. I just screenshot all those examples. That's gonna be like $5 per screenshot. No, I'm just kidding. But yo, this is a head and shoulders. Look, it could be a head and shoulders. You make a shoulder here, you could create a head and create another shoulders. You have all these different ways of how the market is going to reverse. But the thing is, you could be able to know exactly what areas is going to respect, is going to test, because you have a zone and you have 3 support lines within that area. You have 3 areas where price did test and failed a residual $5. Nice. Right? So just be patient, right? So like I said again, recap real quick. Drew the zone, drew my axis support. Also, for another confirmation, I want to see if there's a trend line, if there's price action occurring. Yes, there is. But we're still going to set a stop loss no matter what. The moment it goes 15, 20 pips in profit, majority of the time I change my stop loss to 1 pip stop profit. I make it that easy. Well, if you really think about it, with me drawing this line in this box and 3 support lines, is it that easy? All right, so here's the schedule for the live trade rooms, right? There's a lot of people complaining. They said they didn't like the way I did the live trade rooms. So, no, I'm just kidding. What was going to happen is from Sunday going to Monday, Monday going to Tuesday, Tuesday going to Wednesday, Wednesday going to Thursday, and then Thursday going into Friday. Pretty much, I'll be in the live trade room every single day except the night that the market closes. Does that make you guys happy? No vacations. The beauty is, as long as you got Wi-Fi connection, I could be able to teach you guys anywhere. So you guys never know. I could be in like Ibiza right now teaching you guys this stuff. Well, what I'm going to do is every single day, I want to make sure that I see like 2 or 3 trade setups. I'll draw it up myself. I'm never going to ask you guys to do anything that I'm not going to do. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much we're going to take these trades, right? Update on USDCHF. Good call. We'll check. I drew a zone off the hour. I drew 3 acts of resistance. I'm going to see how price is going to respond. If it tests here multiple times and doesn't break through, obviously, you know this is a strong resistance level. If it comes to any of these ones, you guys know what the next move is, right? We just wait for the test. That's it. And then you sell it. If you guys want to know the entries and the stop losses, go to your Harmonic scanner. For everyone that's on the live trade room for free, pretty much watching this, scanner is Bay. So if you don't have it, I suggest you get it. All right. So update right now, we're still waiting, we're still waiting, we're still waiting. We're being patient on USDCHF. Now you can see the reason why I went to a pair that looked like it's just perfectly good setup. So like, I'm Bay. Thanks, bro. So check it. Look at this. This looks gross right now, right? A lot of consolidation, a lot of indecision, a lot of just weird movements going on in the market, right? So it's like, even though I still drew it up, yes, it's very simple to still enter the trades, all type of stuff, but doesn't this look cleaner? This means that you don't have to be that person that's like, well, I gotta take a trade because I gotta take a trade. No, you take a trade, whichever one looks more simple, which one has more confirmations of why you're entering that trade in the first place, right? Yeah, market looks choppy, right? But here, does market look choppy? No, it looks like it's completing a structure. It looks like that the market is revealing its cards. You're waiting for it to confirm. There's no reason why you should lose a trade if you're waiting for the confirmation. Oh, there's your confirmation right there. So let's see what happens next 4 minutes. You should take the trade now. If within the next 4 minutes is still, even if it closes above, but the fact that it made what? A double retest, and it's very possible you can enter the, well, not very possible, you can enter the trade right now. It looks like the Mona Lisa on blue. Yep. So anybody take the trade? All right, for sure. Like 10 minutes ago. Nice. You should be in profit then. All right, cool. Make sure you set your stop losses. If it does hit your stop loss, yo, Forex is Forex. Lose like a professional. But if it doesn't, at least you knew the confirmations for the trade, right? You guys should be in profit if you did take the trade earlier. I'm just trying to make sure that I walk you guys through this. You know what I'm saying? So you guys could like go from being dependent on me to, you know, being independent. So you guys could trade on your own combined with the scanner as well. You know what I mean? But the thing is, it's a necessity. The reason being is because before I would have to mark up all these different types of charts. I had to try to find out what the good setups are, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now I can just look at the Harmonic scanner and see good setup, but that doesn't mean I just take the trade, right? That doesn't mean that we just take the trade. You can come on here and you draw it yourself. All right, I'm gonna put it on the Harmonic. There you go. Yeah, channels are the same as trend lines pretty much. You're pretty much drawing it up yourself. Is all my people making money? All right, we'll see what happens in the next 30 minutes. See how this market moves, how this reacts. Do you guys like this type of setup though? Do you guys like the walkthrough? Do you guys like the scanner, the technicals, the trades, the profits? If somebody's complaining about profits, I don't know why they complain about profits, but I just want to make sure that it's very, very structured and organized, so you guys know that it's worth your time, because I understand that you guys' time is valuable. So the fact that you guys come on here every single night, and I see you guys here, I see the regulars, I see the people that take this seriously. You guys are the ones that I'm focusing on, and I know, you know, when you guys put the time and effort into this, you guys understand what the Forex market could do for you. You know, you can get to a point where you don't have to work. You can get to a point where you don't have to be told to do something that you don't want to do. You know, you just come onto these charts, you make this type of money, and even if you're doing 0.01s and 0.02s and 0.05s, you have to understand that catching 100 pips last night, and even if you did a 0.10 only making 100 bucks, what's going to happen when you start doing $10 lots? You guys want to see the recap of yesterday? We could check it out. We could see what's up. All right. You see this zone right here? You see this test? Let's count how many pips you caught yesterday, guys. Around 106 pips. I know some people did take profit one, but there's a reason why I changed stop loss to stop profits. So you guys just let it ride out. You know what I'm saying? But that was yesterday. This is today. Another clean trade setup. Yeah, you can put in more than one order. That's the whole point of twin trading, pretty much. Watch what happens in this next 15-minute candle for USDCHF. If it does confirm that it's dropping, then you could actually sell it. If you guys want the stop losses, the take profits, and all that, I'll set that up for you right now. But if you guys are making profits off one pair, I suggest don't trading two pairs. I just suggest not to be greedy. You know, you got to get that out of your mindset. You know what I'm saying? Look, the scanner doesn't even want you to trade USDCHF right now. Yo, what's up, Alejo? I'm right here, man. GDN represent. All right. All right, let's just focus on nzdusd right now. It's the most cleanest. There you go. The URL for live scanner online, depending if you have a subscription or not, is still imharmonicscanner.com. But you still need your login. Here's you guys to take profits, all type of stuff that's on here. All right, while this is moving, hope everybody's happy for now. I'm gonna use the bathroom for a second, so I'll be right back. What's up, guys? All right, cool. You guys should be in profit. We're gonna do a quick breakdown. Yo, Apollo, what's up? Oh, thanks, man. You're the boss. I'm working for you guys. All right, let's check this out. Let's look at USDCHF because I know someone's looking at USDCHF. Oh, nice. Did anybody sell USDCHF? Yup. All right, cool. So now you guys got 2 trade setups. The trades are done. We got it. People took trades. That's awesome. What I'm going to do now real quick, I'm going to give a quick breakdown on Tradingview real quick for the newest person. So that way they can understand how these charts look. If you want to enter USDCHF, that's at your own risk. Make sure you put a stop loss and you take profits. Remember, twin trade, get the greed effect out of the way. Once one order goes into 30 pips in profit, take that profit, change other stop loss to 1 or 2 pips stop profit, let it ride out. Worst that happens is you go to sleep, use the bathroom or something, it hits your stop profits, or you wake up and you're like 100 pips in profit, right? So hopefully people are making money off USDCHF if you decided to sell it, and hopefully people are making money off nzdusd, right? If any of them hits your stop loss, lose like a professional, on to the next one. What I usually do, if I lose a trade for that day, I do not revenge trade, because you're not a type of person that's like, oh, I lost money, I'm gonna come back in here and take all this money back. No, the market will humble you, right? USDCHF sell. All right, the market will humble you and I'll show you things that you've never seen before. Then you're gonna sit here and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, every single time I take a trade, the market makers know exactly why Chris or Derrick took a trade, so I'm just gonna stop him out, go the opposite way. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. You mean there's a real art to this whole thing. There's real confirmations, and as long as you stay professional in this whole thing, then it's fine, right? They know when you go to the bathroom. All right, so cool. We got 2 trade setups: USDCHF sell, nzdusd buy. All right. All right, let's do a little Tradingview tutorial real quick. All right, so if people see this, they can see and understand why exactly why my charts look exactly the way it does right now. The reason being the psychology behind things, right? Yeah, I know I don't focus on the education aspect in the beginning, but obviously people want trades. But do you guys really feel that you guys are learning when I show you guys these trades and I also show the forecast and I draw everything out? Do you guys like that setup? If not, I could go back to the way that I used to do it. All right, cool. Let's do a TradingView tutorial real quick for the new people, because we have to understand also this chat room. We were nice. We have proper chat room etiquette. We treat everybody with respect. You only get what you give in this universe, right? So that being said, if there's people that are asking these questions, do not knock anybody down. If so, I will kick you out of the chat because you don't have room for that negativity here. It's all about vibrations. Yes, Philip, you're exactly right. So we're gonna do a TradingView tutorial. TradingView is a platform pretty much where I could just draw whatever I want on these charts, where I could use I could use proper, technical analysis, draw up channels, could draw up zones, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? The reason why I like this is because I'm MetaTrader 4, right? How long will I be on here? Forever, right? I like MetaTrader 4. It just seemed too, I don't know, maybe like in the 90s or something like that. I like TradingView because I could be able to draw this up from my iPad. I could be able to draw this up from, my computer. I mean, it pretty much makes it accessible for me anywhere I go. I mean, it is a little bit overwhelming, but at the same time, it's very, very simple. And I'll break that down in simple terms right now. What I'm going to do, I'm showing you this is USDJPY. You could go to tradingview.com. You could create a free account, and you could be able to start drawing things up. Yes, somebody said my name. Me, I'm not going to tell anybody to buy anything. I'm just going to let you guys know I do pay for the Pro TradingView, and I also pay to have it on 2 different entities. So I pay for it to be on my iPad, and I pay for it to be on my computer. All right. So I'll give a breakdown on this. I saw somebody said, what is trend trading? But I want to show you guys the reason why my charts look the way it does. I'm going to put this and I'm going to apply the defaults real quick so you guys can see how ugly it looks when you first get on here. All right, cool. Now, when you first come onto TradingView, your charts look like this. It's very bland. It's very just dark, whatever. And you see these little news charts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a quick 2 to 3 minute tutorial real quick. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Let me check something real quick. Awesome. All right. So what I do, the first thing that I do when I come onto these charts is I realize that a cluttered space equals a cluttered mind, right? So when I look in these charts and I see these little grid lines and I see this news and I see how dark this is, you guys understand that there's this thing called market sentiment, right? There's fundamental analysis, there's technical analysis, and there's sentimental analysis. Fundamental is based off news, technicals is based off the things that you draw, and the sentiment is based off you. It's based off the way you think, based off the way you feel towards the market. You could even research it yourself. Look at the definition of what sentiment means, right? So what I do is I like to have it clear. I like to have it bright. So that way it's more enticing for me to come onto these charts. I keep a more positive mindset, and then I come onto here and I attract money based off principles, based off me responding, right? Not reacting based off emotion, because a lot of people let the emotions get to them, right? A lot of people let the emotions get to them and pretty much just mess them up when it comes to trading. So the first thing I do is you right click, or if you have a Mac, 2-finger click, hide events on charts, right? That's gone. Then go to properties. First thing I'm gonna do is, when you lost a bunch of money, it could be emotional, but if you don't tame those emotions, then you're just gonna keep losing money. So it's gonna be like a vicious cycle. You're gonna start revenge trading, then you're gonna have fear of the markets, then you're gonna get greedy because you want more money, and it's just a cycle of just negative trading. Trading is very, 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 very stress-free if you understand, right? Look, was that stress-free, guys? Or was I here like, oh my gosh, I have to hurry up and get in on this? Was that stress-free? All right, cool. Let's go back. So what I do with my charts is I make this bright green, make this bright red. As you can see, it's brighter. It's like, cool, I can look at it. It's like easy on the eyes, right? Then I go into background. Now you see these little vertical. Nice, people are profiting. Cool. All right, go to vertical grid lines. As you can see, you got vertical grid lines here, and you got horizontal grid lines. Take this all the way to the right. It's gone. Horizontal grid lines, same thing, all the way to the right. As you can see now, everything is 100% clear, right? Brighter, clear, making money from the Netherlands. Oh yeah, represent. All right, so it's clear, right? Now, what I also do is, how do I do that again? All right, I'll show you guys. I got you, don't worry, you're good. Go to properties. I'm gonna apply the defaults again so you guys see it. First thing I do, I go to the news. I right click or double click if you have a MacBook. You hide the events on the charts. That's gone. Then you go to properties. Whoa, 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 whoa. Then you go to properties, right? Yo, chill. Well, let me go to properties. Hold on. All right, there it is. Then I change my candles to a bright green and to a bright red. Now, like I said, I'm not a guru. I am not like a market master, whatever. I'm just showing you guys exactly what's helped me. I mean, if it resonates in your guys' mind, then you can do it. If not, some people be like, well, I want mine purple. Then make it purple. I don't care. You mean, just do whatever makes you happy. I'm just showing you guys what's worked best for me. Then you go to background, go to vertical grid lines, change this, move this. Oh, snap. I don't even know what I just did. All right. Go to vertical grid lines, change this to all the way to the right. Horizontal grid lines, all the way to the right. And then boom. Now, to even make it more clear, I like to see exactly what's going on a daily time frame. So what I do is I put the session breaks on. So go to properties, go to time zone sessions, go to session breaks, boom. Now you can see what happens on a daily time frame, right? Where I put this box. That's one day. That's another day. That's another day, another day, another one, right? So you're able to see that. It's a lot more clear. It's a lot easier for you to see how markets are going to move, right? Because a lot of big moves happen during London and during New York. Sometimes whatever happens in New York or London, the opposite happens in New York. That's just the way it is. Right? Does that make sense for the TradingView tutorial of how to really make your charts? Because somebody asked me, and they're like, hey, how is your, you guys better be in profit right now. I swear, y'all better be in profit right now. You just made me money. I'm reading the chats right now. The Harmonic scanner really works. Of course it works. You really think they're gonna be writing something that doesn't work? Already took my profit. Cool, 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 cool. Nice, nice, nice. Christopher Money Pip Weather Derrick. I've never heard that one before. That is. I'm a forward and profit OG. All right, so did you guys like the TradingView tutorial? You guys are good on that? You guys are good on the TradingView tutorial? You guys are good on nzdusd? You guys are good on USDCHF? How do you know when to take profit? All right, now I want to show you guys real quick how to draw support and resistance, how to draw zones, and how to draw trend lines. Okay. What is support and resistance? It's an area level where price comes and tests and fails and does not break through it, right? I'll show you guys now. I'm just showing support and resistance real quick. Boom. I give this example all the time. Support, test is an act of a floor, support. Am I spelling this right? Yeah, I am, right? Why is nzdusd pissing someone off? Why is nzdusd pissing you off? All right, we're gonna go back. So support and a floor, as you can see, it's an area where price comes and tests. It tests, it bounces like a floor, it bounces like a floor. Resistance, very self-explanatory, is the exact opposite. It's kind of like a ceiling. You know what I mean? It's an area where price touches. It's kind of like a ceiling. Now, it's very easy to draw this stuff out because what you could do is you could see areas where price did test. The once support now became newfound resistance. Support. Now just using these lines alone, you could have made like 200 pips here, 200 pips here based off these two lines. Well, what a lot of people want to do is they want to know how to draw these zones, right? So the way to draw these zones is from the wick to the bodies of the candle. Go to a little settings thing, type in 1,000, shoot this into the future, and as you can see, put this support line back where it obviously it respects. It in the future has multiple areas where you could enter trades just based off these zones and based off these support and resistance lines. Now, in order to get this right, you know what you guys have to do. Like, do you guys really want to know the secret to mastering Forex? The secret to mastering Forex is going to these charts and drawing and drawing and drawing over and over and over and over again. Going into areas, right? Watching how price moves. You're like, okay, well, I'll give an example right here, right? So I'll give an example. Why did price act the way that it did right here? You know what I'm saying? Why did price reverse right here in this area? Right? So let's say right here. Why did this happen? So I'm like, all right, well, let me look to my left. Was there a support zone? Oh yeah, there was resistance there. And also, was there a zone? Well, let me see. From the wick to the body of the candle, shoot into the future. Oh my gosh, there was a zone there. There was support. There's also an area here where we could have entered the trade as well. So do you guys understand how drawing these zones and drawing these support and resistance lines, so you guys, it might sound tedious, but in all reality, you start to understand why the market does what it does. The way I drew was this. I click this little rectangle, right? I take this from the bottom of the wick to the body of the candle. I go to the settings thing where it says price 2. I go to the bar number. I type in 1,000. I shoot into the future and I see if price is going to respond. You know what I'm saying? That's all I do. So you guys are in profit on nzdusd. Just doing a little, might come up. What it might do is, if you're looking right here, it's very possible that price could either come up to one of these areas to test it as a newfound active resistance and then drops more. Like I said, You know, a lot of people ask me, yo, is price going to move up? Is price going to move up? Is price going to do this? Well, once it goes at least 30 pips in profit, I usually take one trade out and I change my other my other order from a stop loss to a stop profit. Wait, what do you mean should we sell it? NCD? We just bought it. Awesome. So I'm just making this super clear for you guys. I'm breaking it down in simple terms. I'm also giving you guys trades and forecasts, and at the same time, okay, should we close NZDUSD? It's depending on you. I'm telling you guys my trade style. I'm showing you guys exactly what I do. Like if it goes 30 pips in profit, then then that's it. You know what I'm saying? You could find out areas where there's zones up here, and you can see it as areas where you can watch what price is going to do once it hits those zones. So you can see if you're going to take out the trade or not, if you wanted to watch the charts and see how it moves. You know what I'm saying? And you could draw these little channels out real quick too if you want. So that way it'll be a lot easier for you guys to understand like why things happen the way it does. You know what I'm saying? There's a channel right here. So it's very easy that price could be bouncing back and forth in that channel. Does that make sense? You guys see that channel? You guys see the channel? Does that help kind of clarify where it's possible where you could actually take these trades out? So maybe if I'm that type of person, I want to wait to see what happens if price does come up to these areas. You mean? And maybe possibly I could take out my trade there. Right. But yo, you guys like it? You guys are good? Are you guys happy? All right, cool. So that's how it's gonna be from now on. I'm gonna have trade setup set up. I'm gonna have it to a point where you guys, if there's any possible trades, we take possible trades, but do not get mad at me if there aren't any good looking trades and I don't want to risk your guys' money. So I hope you guys appreciate me for that aspect, all right? So all right, for sure. So NZDUSD, we had to buy in that USDCHF. We had to sell. Make sure you guys change your stop losses to stop profits. Make sure you guys twin trade. Make sure you guys collect as much profits as you can. Remember, this is the week after Brexit, so market will do some crazy stuff that you've never seen before. It could consolidate. It could move pretty crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I just want you guys to be careful. I want you guys to understand proper risk management. So for every $1,000 in your account, if you really wanted to trade correctly, right? You want to have 10 cents, right? A 10-cent trade. The reason being is if you did a 20 pip stop loss, right, and you lost off a 10-cent trade, that means you lost 20 bucks, which means that's 2% of your $1,000 account. You know what I'm saying? What twin trade means is going and pressing sell twice and pressing buy twice. Does that make sense? Like if you're gonna buy a trade, you just press buy twice in the same pair. You don't want to quit. You know what I'm saying? What I've heard before was I've heard of someone who lost $35,000 in 1 year trading Forex. But the next year, he started making $30,000 every 30 minutes. So think about how much he was laughing. Think about how much he was thinking about the epiphany, the self-realization, the soul searching, the way that he felt about himself the moment he started making 30,000 every 30 minutes when he lost 30,000 in a year. You know what I'm saying? So consistency is everything. Repetition is your reputation, right? I twin trade for the sole purpose of getting the greed effect out of the way. So that way, if it goes up 30 pips, I take that out, gets that greed effect out of the way. I change the other order from a stop loss to a 1 to 2 pip stop profit so I could go to sleep, which lets me allow to It allows me to feel what it feels like to really swing trade. You know what I'm saying? What's the worst that could happen? The market reverses and I make 2 pips, or I go to sleep and then the market moves up 100 to 200 pips. Either way, you win no matter what, because you're not risking any money, because you change your stop loss to stop profit. Now, the 2 trades combined, I always keep it at 20% risk, right? So say, for instance, if I'm doing $1,000 account and I want to do a 10 cent, I'll do a 0.05 and I'll do a 0.05. No ifs, ands, or buts. The thing is, we have to understand the concept, but when it comes to the art of Forex, not the money when it comes to Forex, right? So with that being said, I appreciate you guys. nzdusd is going up more. I hope you guys like that. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you guys liked everything. So real quick, I always do this all the time. How many people are making money? Yo, hold on real quick. How many people are making money off the live trade room for the past couple of days? All right, sweet. Yo, thank you guys. Yo, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful morning. And yo, just stay blessed. Yo, keep staying positive. You know, don't get beat up by these charts. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys out. I've been beat up by these charts before. So the thing is, you know, normal people learn from their mistakes, but geniuses learn from others. That's the reason why I'm here. You know, so I appreciate you guys. Utilize the scanner, combine these technicals, and now you guys can see how you guys could profit on a daily basis. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. You guys have a good morning. All right.